We visited Point Reyes National Seashore near Point Reyes Station, California on October the 1st, 2022. If you would like to get notices when I post again, be sure to subscribe right here. Just click on that button. This is the over 71,000 acres that this park covers. It was established on September the 13th, 1962, and has some unusual things in that it has cattle ranches that were here before still here. There's an 1870 lighthouse here, and it has over 2 million visitors each year. We're going to be visiting several places in the Point Reyes National Seashore. We're going to start out and go along the St. Francis Drake Boulevard until we get to the lighthouse. Then we're going to go over and look at Elephant Seal Overlook, go to Drake's Beach, and drive back through and go on to Highway 101. Notice the St. Andreas Fault runs right along the St. Francis Drake Highway. We'll be driving down Sir Francis Drake Boulevard all the way to the lighthouse. This area is the area that is parallel to the St. Andreas Fault. And now we enter Inverness Park, and we're going to be eating at the market here. And now we continue to head on down the St. Francis Drake Boulevard. The park itself seems to consist more of sand dunes with grass growing on it. We'll be passing several historic ranches that still operate in this area, mainly dairy farms it seems. This was a big dairy area feeding off the grass in this area, and it's still used for that. The ranches are given various letters A, B, C to designate them. As we drive through this area, we keep seeing these little white huts and not really sure what they are, so I looked them up on the internet, and they're actually calf barns or calf shelters that they use during the season when calves are being born to separate them from their mothers. They look like this. We now arrive at the end of the road. On the left is the Lighthouse Visitor Center, and look at the lighthouse here. This is a very unusual lighthouse. Usually they're up on top of the hill, but this one is down low because the fog banks are often high, and by being low they can see it underneath the fog. Now we're going to head across the peninsula and go to Elephant Seal Overlook. Along the way we have to stop and look at some California mule deer that don't seem to mind we're here. We saw many around the park, and this is a compilation of the pictures that we took. And now we arrive at Elephant Seal Overlook. As we say, it's on the right-hand side of the peninsula. And it's along a bay. And you have to walk along this path in order to get over to where they are. They're laying on the beach and just sunning themselves. And now we start heading out of the park on the only highway, the St. Francis Drake Boulevard, heading north. Along the way at Historic Farm B, we run into a cattle roadblock, and we have to stop and wait for the cattle to get across. Once they clear, we're heading on the road again and have to stop, for there's a herd of Thule elk. We also see a bachelor bull group. They often get in herds with just the bulls during this time of the year. We'd make a side trip down to the coast in order to look at Drake's Beach. There are a whole lot of seabirds down here. Can't really tell which ones are which. We're a little bit too far off. As we head on back out of the park, we come to the Cypress Tree Tunnel, as it leads to one of the headquarters here. It's closed for the day. On down the road a little ways, there's an otter running along the road on the right. Let's take another look at that, zoomed in a little closer on it.